Hi there, my name is Alina. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited for you to be watching my videos. So today I wanted to talk to you about my personal journey with Monat products. And I feel like I really need to talk about this because I've been using them for over 20 months now. So I have some things to share. It has not been just unicorns and rainbows along the way. There were some bumps, and I feel like I can share this information with other people. So if you're considering starting yourself on the products, or you are already using the products but maybe something is not quite working as you thought it would, there's some things that maybe you need help with. So first of all, I want to try and describe my hair, my personal hair. I have never had great hair. My hair has always been very fine and limp, and ever since I was a child, I honestly, my parents had always cut it really short to short bob because it was just flat. It was just ugly. I remember I've always dreamt about, mermaid hair and looked at other girls that could braid their hair, and it just was never me. And then when I was a teenager, my hair got frizzy and curly. It just developed this random undercurl, which was not pretty. And then I started bleaching my hair and started experimenting with my hair, and then heat styling tools came into place, and all of those things combined brought really a lot of damage to my hair. So I was always on the hunt for great products. I have always used high-end salon brands because it's my personal opinion, but I think that anything that's high quality, anything that is good, you need to pay for. I'm originally from Europe, so when I was still back in Europe, I used a lot of the lines that are there, like Kerastase and some organic lines from Spain and Italy and other kinds of Germany. And the thing with organic and naturally based lines is that they're good for you, for your because they don't have toxic ingredients, but they do not perform. Unfortunately, I have found that very, very few of the naturally based lines really do anything. So when I moved to Canada, I also, on top of all of my issues, my fine limp hair, which was already damaged, I also developed a really dry, itchy scalp. It was flaky. It was not really pretty because I could not wear anything black. I was pretty embarrassed. And then taken to picture having 3 kids and postpartum hair loss, it really killed my hair. Like, honestly, I came to the point where I could not even post pictures when my clients, I'm a makeup artist, so when my clients from weddings would send me pictures and I would see myself wearing that pony, because I always used to have a ponytail on, I would just hide my hair, pretend it's not there, made sure my makeup always looked nice, but my hair, I just felt like I need to hide it. So I always would put it in a ponytail and pretend it's not there. But then at some point it was just not pretty. It was just ugly. I was just embarrassed of my hair. It was pretty devastating. I had to shampoo my hair every single day because it would just get super oily. My ends were dry and brittle. They were breaking off. And to start with, my hair always takes forever to grow. Once I had my first child, I cut it into a short bob, like a mom bob, which is a stupid thing to do. Honestly, don't ever do it. I cut my hair short. It took me 2 years to grow, like from here to up to my shoulders. So you need to understand how slowly my hair grows. So I was really embarrassed. I was at the point where I was just desperate. And I was using salon brands. I was using Pureology. I was using Moroccan oil. I used to use Redken and Matrix and all those brands, but I found that, I switched to more expensive ones, thinking, maybe if that line is more expensive, maybe it will actually work. And I'm here not by any means not to bash other lines. I think they're good, decent lines that just did not work for my hair. So anyways, my friend, who is this hairstylist of 16 years, she introduced me to Monat. And merely because I saw the change in her hair, and I asked her herself, like myself, about what she was using, and she told me about Monat. She sent me some samples. I love the samples. I said, yes, I want this stuff. I want to try it. But then when she mentioned it was direct sales, network marketing, I was really turned off. I I don't know, there's just the stigma around network marketing, anything that direct sales. I thought that the products could never work, really, so I was very skeptical, but honestly, I kept watching her progress. I kept watching her hair transform beyond recognition. Like, her hair was so shiny and soft and pretty, and like it got longer, it got past her shoulders from like a little tiny short bob. And then she kept posting before and after photos of her own clients too. So I thought, you know what, maybe I should give it a try. And I literally, I bought a product pack just because I wanted 30% off the products. So I signed up as a market partner, as they say, distributor, just to get that box of products. Honestly, had no intention of selling it. I just wanted the products. And I'm just going to share my honest, journey with the products. First of all, I started myself on the wrong system. I started myself on the volume line and I did not love it. Frankly speaking, it was not the perfect line for my hair. It made my hair too big. The revitalized conditioner did not give me enough hydration. My hair looked like, lion's mane at some point. So it was like, okay, these products, I don't know if I believe in these products, but and here's where a lot of people would say the products don't work and they would quit. But since I had the box of products to try, I was like, well, I have other products to play with, so why don't I just start trying everything that I had. So then it took me, a few trials and errors, and I figured out my perfect combo. At that time, I was using the black shampoo for my first wash, Renew shampoo, which is more hydrating, for my second wash, and then smoothing deep conditioner or IRT conditioner. And sometimes I would do a treatment mask, like a replenish mask or super moisture mask. I would alternate between the two of them. So finally I found my perfect combo. I also was using Rejuvenate oil on my scalp, which treated my dry itchy scalp like within a matter of a month. Like, literally, the feeling of constantly wanting to scratch my head disappeared. So that was the sign for me already. Okay, these products work. I just need to I just need to play with them. And the thing with my hair too, it was very fine and limp and oily on the roots and dry on the ends. So before Monat, like any treatment mask that I would try, or like conditioners or oils, that would weigh my hair down tremendously. With Monat, I found none of the products, even the heaviest, like smoothing deep conditioner, they're not heavy for my hair. Like, none of them weigh my hair down. So unless I use too much product. So let's say if I used, and I've been there too. I did that too. I used too much oil as well, which made my hair quite heavy. But I had to re-educate myself on how to use the products, because I used to use Moroccan oil before, and I would, do 2-3 pumps of that and like run with my fingers and run through my hair. So yeah, that was the picture was changing. And in fact, for you to really see the difference in my hair, I want you to see my before photos. Here are some of my before photos for you. So as you can see, I could never get, a nice looking, what is it called? Like a messy bun. I was so envious of the girls that could sport like a really nice messy bun. I barely had enough hair to cover that little thing, and what is it called? Like a cushion that you put on your hair. My hair was super frizzy. If I curled it, and by the way, I'm still using the same curling iron. If I curled it, in a couple hours, it would just turn to complete freeze. I would not be able to run my fingers through like the back of my hair like this. And it was just very, very not shiny. I had zero shine unless I used a bunch of shine sprays. It was just brittle. Like, it was not pretty, as you can see yourself. Like, you can see yourself. The pictures speak louder than words. And fast forward to 20 months, and now I can actually have, I can actually do a messy bun, which is a huge accomplishment for me. I can, I can stretch about 2-3 days between my hair washes, which is for somebody who is 32 years old and has had to shampoo her hair every single day my whole life. It's a huge accomplishment, especially when you have 3 kids. I have a ton of regrowth. I have a ton of, I don't know if you can see it, probably can't see from here, from this distance, but like all of this, like, was not existent. So all of that hair is brand new hair. And as I keep going in for my haircuts or just keep cutting away all the brittleness that used to be, and it's just my new growth, my 20-month growth is so much thicker, and I have new hair sticking out everywhere. If I do a part, I have hair growth all over my head. So I know for a fact this products work. They have worked for me tremendously, and they have changed my hair. So you can see my hair right now in the camera, and here's some of the after photos. So yeah, as you can see, my hair has been transformed tremendously in the 20 months, and I can say that my hair keeps changing and changing and getting better and better. But there's some things that you need to know about these products. First of all, you have to lower your expectations. And maybe it will sound a little bit funny, but it is so true, because a lot of people start using these products expecting the change right away. They expect their hair to turn into mermaid, unicorn hair, the next day after they shampoo their hair. Well, it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to be brutally honest with you. It did not happen to me overnight. It took 20 months to get my hair from what it was before to right now. And consistency and using the products, exclusively, not mixing anything into the picture. So if you're going to the gym and you want a body of your dreams, you don't expect to have a six-pack after, one session at the gym, right? So the same thing here with Monat. You have to give these products time. They're naturally based. They do not have a bunch of chemicals in them, so they're going to have to work through what you already have in your hair. They're going to remove that buildup, and they're going to restore that nourishment and hydration and moisture back into your hair. That's what happened to me, you guys. I went through transition. And I'm not going to lie, I was terrified. I was terrified when I saw that my hair was really dry. It got really dry and started matting in the ends. I saw some shedding, and I was really scared because, all the things that we hear, especially on YouTube, on Google, people are scared because a lot of people are spreading misinformation and saying your hair is going to fall out. And a lot of stylists are jumping into the picture and saying, yeah, your hair is going to fall out if you use these products. Well, guess what? They're only saying that because they want you to buy the products from them, unfortunately. And that's going to be brutal truth. And you're probably not going to like what I'm saying, but it is true, unfortunately. So anyways, I went through detox. Call it transition, whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. Your hair is going to transition from whatever you've been using before to whatever, to these products. And what was happening to me, all of the silicones, all of the buildup that I had in my hair was gradually getting off of my hair. And what was underneath, which was dry, brittle mess, was exposed. And I had a panic attack for a moment. I called Danielle. I asked her, I was like, what is happening to my hair? Why is my hair falling out? Why is it so dry and tangly? I cannot run the brush through my hair. And, then I had the support, and I was patient enough to go through that whole transition stage. And I'm so grateful I did not quit and go back to the products that I was using before. I just sat down and thought, you know what? Whatever I was using before did not work for, 20 years. Unfortunately. So why don't I, go through this whole transition stage, and at least I will know. At least I will know if, it's a real transition stage or these products are crappy. So I pushed through. In a matter of weeks, really, my hair became more hydrated. The shine was back. The bounce was back. It was back to like, you know, nice and soft. I stopped losing my hair. And as you can see, I have a ton of new growth. So the products really do work. Transition stage is the real deal. It's scary. I've had quite a few people, like my customers and you know, my friends and people that I know that have gone through different types of transition stage. They have, you know, super oily scalp, or, you know, like really matted hair, or, you know, dry, like, you know, itchy scalp too. So there are all the symptoms of transition, which I'm going to talk about in a different video. But anyways, that happened to me. So first things first, do not expect miracles right away. This is just shampoo, right? It is just amazing hair care products, probably best on the market, but they need time. So time and consistency are key. Prepare yourself. You're going to go through detox, and you know what type of detox you're going to have really depends on what you've been using before, honestly, and what you've been doing to your hair. I've had clients that never even noticed transition stage. And when I mentioned that, they were saying like, what are you talking about? I never noticed that. So, and another thing I want to say, that you need to find your perfect product combo, and you need to transition through products as your hair gets healthier. By this, I mean, let's say if you started with putting a lot of hydration and moisture into your hair because your hair was really dry and brittle, but then you notice that your hair got healthier and happier and nicer, you would have to adjust your routine, because then you don't need as much hydration anymore. If you keep putting in, you know, that hydration and that moisture and those proteins back into your hair, what it's going to do, it's going to make your hair even drier. So it's going to almost reverse that effect that it's already done. So you don't need as much. You just need to maybe switch to more gentle, less hydrating products, like maybe smoothing shampoo instead of renew shampoo. So you just have to play with the products and adjust them accordingly to the changes of your hair, because your hair is going to change so much if you just give the products time. So this is my review of Monat products. The main takeaway, I would say, they do work for sure. They work wonders if you give them time, if you use them exclusively and consistently, if you find your right product combo, if you stick with the products through transition, as bad as it may be for you, unfortunately, that happens. And, you know, just, you will be able to see some miracles happen to your hair. For somebody who was devastated, who was completely desperate about my hair, I went to actually loving my hair. I get compliments on my hair all the time now. Even in Costco, on days when I just air dry my hair, I get compliments. I feel so much more confident now. It's crazy. I never thought how much confidence healthy, pretty hair can give you. So just from the bottom of my heart, I'm gonna say that if you're considering trying the products, try them. And if you're already using them and for some reason something is happening, you need to adjust what you're doing. You need to use them correctly, and that's another video that I'm going to make about how to use the products. A lot of the times people are just not washing their hair correctly with the products. They're using too much, or they're not applying them correctly. So use them correctly, use them consistently, give them time. Do not mix any other brands in the picture, and then you're going to see results. So hopefully this video was somewhat useful to you guys. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. I'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you want to stay tuned to whatever I post about Monat, I'll be posting more product information videos and videos with some useful tips and tricks. If you want to stay tuned for that, please subscribe so that you're always notified as to when I post my videos. Thanks so much for watching once again, and I will see you soon. Bye.